connection successful. Let's see. Oh, we're back. Sorry about that. It was a learnable, though. What happened there was that I was paying for something, and my payment protection system came up, and I think it broke the OBS connection. So we're still here. We're still alive. Yeah. Hopefully. There we are. Vibrant red. What's this all about, Jack?
The red ones go faster.
Oh, I forgot about that. Ooh, no, that's a bit much, isn't it? I'll do that later then. I was going to get the white ones, because I think the white ones are actually more Christmassy than the coloured ones, but we'll have the coloured ones for now. Yeah. What else have we got? That's not very Christmassy, is it? Okay. Not now. So we're going to call this little ship. If I've got the letters, and I think I have. Yeah, Santa's little helper.
Wait, are you gonna?
What?
I'll ask us off stream.
Okay. Hang on. No, that's right. Yeah.
Actually, it appears I am going to have to dip out. So.
That's okay. I'm pleased you dipped in, Sparky.
Jack, pleasure as always.
Thank you, and I hope to. We should do this again. I think.
Definitely.
Yeah. Should be what ho ho ho, really, shouldn't it? Yeah, there we go, Gene. Sorry, I think I got into a inspiration loop there. But we don't have the letters for what ho ho ho, sadly. Do we have a Christmas-esque thing here, though? Not sure we do. I do like that. Pretend it's a snowball, can't we? There we go. Weapon detailing should be green. So I think I have to make a shopping list here. So that's white lights. Big city. No, not big city. White lights. Green. Getting this down. Weapon. There we go. C'est parfait. Speaking of weapons, we shouldn't really, I mean, Christmas is a time for peace, isn't it? But, well, it's like that time when during the First World War, where they all came out of their bunkers and played football one Christmas day. Was that letter, one of the few contemporaneous. Welcome to the stream, MK Vimes. How now? How's it going? We're just getting ready for Christmas. Yeah. So we try trading this. I've not tried a trading this before. Let's see now. Oh, no, not that. Can't do that. Ooh, I'd love a humbug, thank you. Do you like a humbug? Personal weapons? Wouldn't really be appropriate for such a vessel. Let's go with this. Just leaping into the dark here. So we're in an industrial system. Let's see. Colony's interesting. Okie dokie. Let's go to Toki. Ha ha ha. Commander Vizant, is that a bullseye on the front? It's a snowball, it's not a bullseye, it's a don't tell people it's a bullseye. Oh. Yeoman 07, outfitting my favourite trash truck with T7. Indeed, I once got it stuck on the diagonal in the metal slot. Take some work. I wonder if I can achieve that. Now we've not flown it yet, so this might be a little bit wobbly. Let's see how we do. Oh, bit of pretzel, what's the word? Serendipity. Yeah, this is big giant circles. Much like the snowball we've just painted on our vessel. I don't recommend it, they nearly blew me up. Jolly G. I'm enjoying the pace, though. Yeah. Doesn't feel like 92. Yeah, quite like the way the fairy lights sit on the old dash there. Sorry, the instrument panel. Yeah, definitely need a bit more work under the hood, I think. Let's see how we get on. Goodbye, lady. FCC, FFFFFCC. Yeah. How are we doing? 9:25. Jolly good. Really? Blimey. She does run a little hot. So let's zip to harvest dock. See what we can do. Oh, whoopsie. Don't have a shame thing set up yet, but something we can look into, I think. not a loop of shame anyway, but, you know. That definitely is, though. Oh. Apply the old gravity brake. Unpacking the shopping now. Such glamour. You lucky thing. Is there any trifle? Do you get any trifle for Christmas? Because, I've just checked and we're out of trifle. Twiglets. Twiglets and trifle. Now that's a Christmas. Twiglets, trifle, Terry's chocolate orange. All the teas. All the teas. Yeah. Sorry, did someone say Terry's chocolate orange? Ooh. I don't think that took. Let's give that another try. There we go. Pringles or After Eights? Ooh, well. There was a time in the early 90s, I think, when After Eights fell away to Bendix. It's a shame because After Eight, that sounds a little classy, but Bendix just sounds like cough syrup. No offense. Homemade trifle is on the plan. Oh! We'll be employing some liquor in the trifle. Definitely need some juicier thrusters on this, I think. Oh, I do hate it how 100 is like, you know, 100 makes you speeding because you feel like a lion, feel like a king, and you hit it. Oopsie. And you find out that you're speeding. And down. Let's see if we've bankrupted ourselves with this little transaction.
Landing complete. Deploying ground services.
It's in there somewhere. There we go. Oh, no, that's quite healthy. I think that's our first trade. Actually, could be wrong. Certainly our first trade in well over a year. What do they do here? Performance enhancers. Yes. Brum. Now, it's been a while since I've done any of this, so let's reacquaint myself. Okay. And we need to go back up here. Reactivate all that lot. Let's try Olbigus, I think. So that's 2 million. That's 4.1 million. And I can get with 53. Well, that's a shoe-in. Let's follow the population. What is population? Population is demand. What is demand? Money. It's a rule of thumb. Ooh, there may be some brandy in said trifle. My son flipping loves after eights. He had an after eight advent calendar because that's a thing now. Is that an advent calendar where you have to wait till 8 o'clock before you open the window?
Ship released. Clear for departure.
I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just curious about the logistics. And also the patience of the boy. You know, just almost to be commended. Of course, I think I'm wrong saying that Jean below and oops. Oh dear. Oh, what's 11% between friends, eh? As I was saying, though, Jean below and I think, are of an age where getting chocolate in an advent calendar was not the norm. We're from an age where what you would basically get is a tiny little picture, and that was it. Some of them wouldn't even relate to Christmas. You'd open a window and it'd be like a beach with a spade in it. No, sandcastle or something. And the big treat at the end, you get a double window, and it would just be some kid in a shed. What's that about? I don't know. Still mass locked. There we go. There were simpler times. Got to remember this was before Candy Crush came along and changed everything. I may have my chronology a little out of whack there. From a causational perspective. Stray and Unicorn. Good to have you with us. And Kurt's right, the upside is that we can get Lego Advent calendars these days. Absolutely. I don't think I've Legoed since LaveCon. Ooh. Looks like there's a war on, chaps. Which is no bad thing. Yeah, this chocolate for Advent calendars was when the rot set in. Absolutely. Because once you open the door, if you'll excuse the pun, but once you open the door to chocolate, it's pretty much anything goes. My dear friend Ash, his daughter has a makeup advent calendar, which befuddles me slightly. Not, the idea of it, just I can't quite envision the actual thing itself, I'm just trying to think how big the thing is. Lorenz Station, no doubt, named after the famous chaos mathematician. He or she, I've not looked them up, of the attractor fame. Warning: entering conflict zone. All right. Well, I think we'll be okay. I'm bringing much needed supplies for the war effort. Oh wow. That's practically landing, that thing. Oh, something else we've not done. And this is a new ship, so we really should. New ship, show we would. Dear me. pretty sure we can trace Brexit back to chocolate in advent calendars and other wishy-washy things. Although, surely, chocolate in advent calendars, that's just the fine indicator of the wonders of the EU.
Landing permission granted. Proceed to landing pad 2-4.
I feel like I keep sinking. A little bit faster, I think we can risk. But, yeah, I need to work out where I am vis-a-vis the toaster. Do you remember we used to call it the toaster? Just slide your feet along the bottom of the toaster. There we go. Smooth as a cashmere codpiece. Overshot there a little. Do bear that in mind when you come to mark my work. There we go. So,
Touchdown. Engines disengaged.
points for Griffin done. 8 out of 10. Thank you, MC. I wonder, in concordance with them curtains. Oh, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Now, let me think. What we want to do is go to outfitting. See if we can't spruce Santa's little helper up a little bit. So we want core internal. Wowzers. Well, we're not going to be doing much in the way of pew pew, so I think possibly just a 5D will suffice. I like the title of this tune, Wishful Drinking. That's very good. Yeah, I like that. I like a bit of wit. Oh yes, that's the bunny. Then on the ground, the 5 thrusters, aren't they? Utility mounts there. Oh, hello. It's that time of the evening where Pretzel decides to sit on top of the desktop. Let's send it back where it came from. Thank you, Pretzel. You are appreciated. Yep, one of them. Yeah, why not? And no, that's all we've got there, isn't it? time being. Yep. Something else I want to do as well while I'm over here is certain things I've not really relocated. I think that's the stuff. Nope. Well, 28 light years isn't too bad, is it? Got more than 1 million rebuy. Right. Okay. I'm going to have some homework before Sunday. I'm not sure how to go about that. I might confer with me mods on it, but right. I think I fancy doing another run with the another run to Toki. I think. A little bit more money in the kitty, because we'll need it. Nix 1962, welcome to the stream, sir. Do help yourself to a pouch, silvery pouch of Capri Sun.
Chute attach complete. Clear for departure.
Come to think of it, we might get some decent thrusters at harvest. We didn't check when we were there. How are we doing? 9:44. Splendid. We've got time for another run. Hollow pip there on the scanner. Keep my beady eye on you. What do you disappeared? Never mind. I hope you're enjoying the Twitter advent calendar, by the way, that we've been running. Quite a few surprises coming up between you and me for the 24th. Serenity. Could do with a bit of that. I think we could all do with a bit of that this time of the year. Today's Brotherhood of Man doing YMCA sounded like it would be perfect, but sadly it wasn't. It's odd, isn't it? Yeah. It's also one of those things where I don't know if anyone else has this trouble. It's a little cognitive sort of confusion, really. But I have trouble combining timelines, as it were. So I can deal with YMCA being kind of, when was it? Mid to late 70s. And that's sort of, to me, feels like a kind of a modern mid to late 70s. But Brotherhood of Man seems to be a 90, again, mid to late 70s. Sort of an earlier, different mid to late 70s. The idea of them both sort of coexisting. I do have trouble fitting that into me noggin. I do. I mean, I know intellectually, obviously, that I think the prime example of this is the film 2001: A Space Oddity, directed by Stanley Kubrick, 1968, and Planet of the Apes, which was also 1968. I think it's very difficult to consider that that was the same 1968. They occupy very different spaces in my head. Ooh, Jean Below has completed his unpacking. Marvelous.
Request approved. Proceed to landing pad 17.
Ooh. 2001 was not representative of its year or decade. Indeed, yeah, no, absolutely. I think the sort of the mismatch is very much testament to Kubrick's ability, not purely as a film director, but it was a sort of film technician, really. I saw, if you do get the chance to see the, I can't remember what it is. Was it 35mm print that is touring, or has been touring? If you get a chance to see that, it's just remarkable. There's a sort of docking sequence in it, and
Landing successful. Engines disengaged.
the number of windows in the space station that have people in them, walking around and being all real and human. To think that's, you know, that's not some sort of CGI dropped-in thing. That's shot in 2001. Take many years to make. Probably, I think it. Well, most films do. I'm not sure how long the actual production shoot was, but I think Kubrick generally a lot of his films were sort of years in the planning, even by sort of standards. Right, so let's go to outfitting first, and then we'll do commodities. Oh, do love those hangers. Now, the best bit of trivia about 2001 and Planet of the Apes is that 2001 featured the sort of Dawn of Man sequence, which featured human actors dressed as prehistoric man, or pre-man really, proto-man. Fantastic costumes. And Battle of the Planets, of course, featured lots of people in monkey suits. Sorry, ape suits. And I'm afraid to say that Battle of the Planets won an Oscar for Best Costume because of those monkey suits. Sorry, ape suits. And 2001 did not. And the rumour is that the reason why 2001 didn't was because a lot of the judges didn't realise that that there were actually men in suits in 2001 as well. Yeah. Nope, no thrusters to be had. Do with a couple of those, though. Just in case, you know. And something we didn't do, because we've got to keep in the spirit, you see. Ditch these. Bye-bye. Nope, nope, don't buy back sold items. So, Planet of the Apes. Battle of the Planet of the Apes. Above the Battle of the Planet of the Apes of the Planets. Did I say Battle of the Planets? I'm talking about Planet of the Apes, yes. All of these X of the Y titles, very confusing to a real boy. G-Force. Yeah. All that jazz. Battle for the Planet of the Apes of the G-Force. Why not? Right, so let's go to the commodities market. What I should have done, of course, is paid more attention at the other end, vis-a-vis progenitor cells. Oh, hello. Oh, I didn't notice that. Okay, well, let's find out now, shall we? And, yeah. Maybe. Is anyone else in a squadron and keeps having the squad chat vanish? I'm having sort of chat vanish generally, which is frustrating. So that's all I get, you see. If I hit 2, it's fine. There it is. All the stuff there. So there's probably some sort of setting that I'm not aware of. Extract's memorable for many things, including Charlton Heston. Get your hands off me, you filthy ape. Yeah. That weird scene. I'm going to plagiarize Stuart Lee now. That weird scene at the end where, where Charlton Heston realized that ape society has, for some reason, built a huge, life-size replica of the Statue of Liberty on the beach, when they could have been doing something more sensible with their time. Yeah. Those cozy sons of B-words, he says. They didn't build this. Well, it's like the parable of the man who built his Statue of Liberty on the sand, isn't it? Yeah. Right, galaxy map. Back to Toki. Oh no, I'm in Toki. I've played this game before. Thank you. Back to Lorenz.
Ship restraints retracted. Access
I think we
corridor
could run a little bit later tonight, but not by too much. Don't want to spoil you. Yeah. This has taken a little longer than I'd anticipated. That's fine. Commander Everzine, it's a lovely greenhouse on the front of the T7, perfect for growing tomatoes. Certainly gets the heat. I'll give it that. Although perhaps we're running a little cooler now. Yep.
Attention. Clear this area immediately or you'll be removed using lethal force.
Oof. Removed with lethal force. I think we understand that euphemism, don't we? Yes, I've not VR'd yet in the new version. I'll hopefully find time to do that on Sunday. Fitting a lot into that Sunday, aren't I? Oh, just a brief reminder as well that we're doing a sort of Christmas special thing on the 23rd of December at 8. So, obviously, not the ideal time, because everyone will be up to their armpits in mince pies and wrapping paper, but What a pleasing play of plosives in that last sentence. But yes, we'll be having fun. And if anyone could avail themselves of checking out the Discord, we're looking for we're looking for 3 volunteers to eagle up for the duration. MK Vimes, will there be some Campari and soda? Well, possibly. I don't want to say there won't be. There'll be some non-alcoholic mulled wine, I think. Not too much, though. Non-alcoholic mulled wine makes me a little bit tipsy. I wish, if there's one tiny little feature, I'm sure it's not a tiny little feature, I'm sure it's probably hugely problematic, but one tiny little feature I'd really like in this game is to be able to turn the orbit lines off, but not the gravity well indicators. Oh, entering a conflict zone. I think we're okay. Around the outside, I think. Ooh la la. Oh, hello. We have a hollow commander. Okay, we need some potatoes back. Thank you. Oh dear. No, we came quite a way out, didn't we? M-curtains. M-curtains. What do you really want? Is it Campari and soda, or is it non-alcoholic mulled wine? And remember, no one's judging here. Exclusion zone visibility without orbit lines. Yes. Yeah. Because I love playing without orbit lines, but I also love not booping stars. So, you know. Gertz never has orbit lines. I'd probably get better at not booping stars if I never had the lines on, but sometimes you just really can't tell, can you? Right, 10 o'clock. Doing badly, are we? Good night, seen below. Thank you for coming along tonight. Glad you got your unpacking done. And, I look forward to hearing about how the trifle goes. Feeling a bit draggy there.
3,000 meters from touchdown.
A little bit high, I think. Yep, there we go.
Caution, extend to landing gear.
There we are.
Touchdown. Ship is locked down.
Let's see if we've profited or lost it. $1,500. Ooh, tasty. Yeah. Not a bad day's work, I think. Right, well. Oh, thank you for that 9 out of 10, MC. Oh, I have to start keeping track. And let's just get a little look at our new toy. There we are. Lovely little vessel. The snowball on the front there. So, that's it, I think, for tonight. Let's do our little bit of admin there. We need someone to plot all the landing scores on a spreadsheet. We do, M. Curtains. If only we knew somebody who was particularly adept at spreadsheetery. Yeah. But such a person, you know. They're only once or twice in a generation, really, aren't they? Right, I think we'll raid Ida Kabaka because he's been a little bit poorly. And we support our friends when they're poorly, don't we? Yes. Right. So, Millstone Barn steps back. Well, thank you for joining us, MK. Absolutely. But yes, thanks everyone for coming along tonight. Thank you for Sparky and Curtains for keeping me company in with the golf whilst we were waiting for everything to download. And thanks again for their moderation as well. And also, thank you to Steve Kirby for making me the man I am today. Yes. So, as I say, our next show will be on Sunday at 11. Sunday at 8. It's the 23rd. That's why I said 11. Sunday at 8. That's how my brain works. Sunday at 8 on the 23rd. Yes. And it'll be a Christmas special, so bring snacks. That's all I can say. And until then, until we meet again, fly safe. I shall see you in the black.